pleasure. All right, next, and we'll see if we can pull this off. Julia, come on up here and I'll make the introduction. So next we're going to be talking with Julia Allen. She is the Elder Victim Legal Advocate for the SeniorLAW Center. The SeniorLAW Center does protect seniors with respect to civil matters here in Bucks County, but not just in Bucks County. They cover a pretty wide area here. And just in case you're joining us for the first time now, I'm Bucks County DA Matt Weintraub. I do have my mask, but we're practicing social distance here. As you can see in a minute with Julia, she has her mask on. And I'd like to especially thank Doylestown Township Board of Supervisors and the Telecommunications Advisory Board for allowing us to bring these special messages to you. Julia, thank you for joining us. If you would take your mask off, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, of course. And would you let us know what you do for, or what rather the SeniorLAW Center does for the people in Bucks County?
Hi, yes, Matt. So thank you for having us today. Thank you, Doylestown Township, for also having us today and our partners here at Bucks County. I'm Julia Allen. I'm an elder legal victim advocate at SeniorLAW Center for our Bucks County and Philadelphia County office. I've been there for 2 years now. I work beside with Brendan Corbalis. He's our assistant victim services director as well, and he works in our Bucks County office as the staff attorney there.
So I know that we've heard a lot about services from Consumer Protection, Area Agency on Aging, and now this is yet a third service that's out there for seniors to take advantage of. If you could just give us some of the highlights or ways that you distinguish yourself from some of the other agencies that we've already heard from, I'd appreciate that.
Yes, so similar to like what Mike and Karen were talking about scams, we assist seniors who've been a victim of financial exploitation and elder abuse. So we assist with protection from abuse orders and also financial exploitation. So we assist with revoking power of attorneys, writing up new power of attorneys, bank fraud. With the Victims' Compensation Fund, we file those compensations for our seniors as well.
Are your services free?
Oh, yes. So as long as you're a Pennsylvania resident and 60 years and older, our services are free.
Boy, that's a great deal.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned power of attorney, and in anticipation, because I know what our next speaker is going to be talking about, are powers of attorneys a tool for seniors to use, and are they sometimes abused?
So unfortunately, with what's going on now, a lot of people are going to have their estates and wills and power of attorneys drawn up, and because of that, they're putting people, family members or close friends on their bank accounts, and we advise seniors who are doing that to make sure that they are 110% sure of doing that, because once that person is on your bank account, they are able to take anything from that bank account. So we want to make sure that that senior is aware of what's going on when that person has that right to that person's bank account. So yeah.
So I think it's a good rule of thumb to even have yet a third set of eyes on that power of attorney, or act as a system of checks and balances.
Yes, that's.
And I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, and I see that you'll help people with ejectment or eviction or exclusion of abusers. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes, so sometimes seniors don't qualify for a protection from abuse order, because a protection from abuse order means that they have to be in a relationship with that person who is the abuser, or they have to be a family member. So sometimes it's not a family member, it's a friend that they have let into their home. So we assist with the process of eviction, but sometimes those people do not have actual written leases or oral agreement leases, so we have to go and pursue ejectment, which is what you mentioned.
And many people, they know that we deal in the criminal law realm. Mike deals in the consumer realm, and the Area Agency on Aging deals in like quasi-government realm, but you all deal with the civil side of things, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so would you like to touch on anything in particular relating to COVID? Have you been assisting people more because of COVID with certain aspects of the law?
Similar to what Karen was mentioning, a lot of scams have been there's an uptick of scams. We see a lot of people receiving calls for the PPE equipment. Unfortunately, they're offering it over the phone. If you give your Social Security number out, we obviously advise never to do that. The Social Security office and the IRS will never call you directly, and they will never ask for your Social Security office or Social Security number, I'm sorry. And also, with that being said, also scams with the grandparent scams. A lot of people receive calls saying that their grandchild is in another country and they need bail money. Less of that because of COVID, but we've seen that before, which we've mentioned to seniors to make sure that they check in with their loved ones when receiving that phone call.
So you made two great points there. Never give out your Social Security number over the phone, and if somebody is calling claiming to be a loved one, it's okay to put them on hold or hang up and then double check that, because more often than not, it's a scam.
Yes, Matt.
So if I'm 60, and I'm not, if I were 60, and I live in Pennsylvania, how do I get a hold of the Senior Law Center?
Yes, so we have our helpline number, which is available to all Pennsylvania residents, not just Bucks County. So that's 1-877-PASR-LAW. And once again, that's 1-877-PASR-LAW. Or you can call the Bucks County office at 610-910-0210. Again, that's 610-910-0210.
Do you have a website or a way to contact you on the web?
Yes, if you have access to the internet, our website is www.seniorlawcenter.org, all spelled out, www.seniorlawcenter.org.
Julia, you've given us a lot of great information here, but I'd love for you to have the last word, just in case I didn't think of something to ask you. Is there any other pearls of wisdom or things that you'd like to leave our seniors with?
Of course, thank you again, Matt, and everyone here today. And then also, like Karen and Mike said, no question is silly. So if you have a legal question and you're over 60 and you need some advice, our services are free, so definitely give us a call, please. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. This has been Julia Allen, the Elder Victim Legal Advocate for the Senior Law Center. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you.
And I'd like to point out that all of these people are literally waiting to help our seniors. No question is too small, and if they don't have the answer, I've experienced this where they will direct you to the person that can get you the answer. So please take advantage of these services. The vast majority of them are free, and these people genuinely care about our community.